Welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things logistics. I know my scenery is different right now. I am in the car and you might be hearing my air conditioning because it is a hot day in Chicago, which is where I am right here at this moment. So really quick, I'm going to get into this video letting you all know 4 mistakes that people make as freight dispatchers when they enter this industry that will end their business before they even get started. Before you get your foot in the door, before you even get to apply yourself, these things will have you giving up. So you need to avoid these mistakes at all times. I'm giving you this information so that you can apply it to your life so that when you get in this business, you can be successful. So the first mistake that people make is they neglect to invest in themselves. Now, what does that look like? That looks like a person that does not want to pay to get educated. That looks like a person that doesn't want to pay for a coach, doesn't want to pay for a mentor, doesn't want to pay $50 for your conference because that's a lot of money. But guess what? When you go into that conference, you're going to leave and have the ability to make much more money than the little bit that you spent, because that's what investments are. You're paying a small price or a price period that's going to get you to a level where you're in the position to earn even more than you could have earned without the knowledge that you have obtained. So let's just say you're enrolled in a course. If you enroll in a class, you have to invest in supplies so that you can follow along with the teacher. You have to invest in a book so that you can educate yourself along with the lessons that the teachers are providing. If a doctor wants to become a doctor, they have to, first of all, invest the time, the 7 to 10 years of studying, but they also rack up hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. But that doctor knows that this debt is an investment, because that first year that I am out and I am working, I'm gonna make enough to pay all of that debt off. They understand that it is an investment. If someone told you right now, pay $300 and I'm gonna tell you how to get $1 million within 5 days, you're gonna pay that money because you understand it's an investment. And it's sad to say that it's mostly our people. We have to be ready to invest in ourselves. You're worth it. And if someone else has the knowledge that you don't have, it's okay to pay for it because you're investing in you. And that investment is gonna take you to a whole nother level. Your Oprahs, your Bill Gates, your Steve Jobs, all of these people, they had, because I know Steve Jobs passed away, but all of these people, the Lisa Nichols, Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, they have mentors, they have coaches. Beyonce, she got a singing coach. If it's something that you really want to do, you're going to have to get you're going to have to receive some type of education. You're going to have to make an investment. You're going to have to pay a little bit of money. I mean, people don't even want to pay to legitimize their business. You sit there and you apply for a business loan and you get approved, but they have nowhere to deposit your funds because you did not legitimize your business. You did not get a business bank account. You know, it's small steps that you need to take. You didn't register your business, so now you don't qualify. Invest in yourselves. It will make all of the difference in life. So moving on to number 2. The second way that people make mistakes when they're entering this business is they use the wrong marketing techniques. If you're trying a marketing technique and it's not working for you, don't give up. Just try something else. Stop trying what everyone else is trying. Stop doing what everyone else is doing. You're your own person. There are gifts and tools and abilities that lie within you that don't lie in other people. So you can come out with a game changer, except you don't take the time to brainstorm. Draw a web, draw the circle with the little lines around it, and literally sit there and brainstorm and see what you come up with as an individual, because the world has yet to see what you have to offer. So you need to be able to trust yourself, put trust in yourself, and apply different tactics. See what allows you to stand out. And I do teach different techniques in my standout marketing class, but there's things that you can educate yourself on. There's things that you can try yourself, and it'll make all of the difference. You don't want to give up because you've only tried the same technique that 2 million other people have tried, and now you just give up on yourself fast. You get discouraged. No, apply yourself. See what comes to you. See what works for you. If you come into this business and you're able to do what everyone else is doing and you're still able to make a living, then by all means do that. But if you get to a point where you're at a standstill, where you're not acquiring any owner operators, it's time to go back to the drawing board and reapply yourself. Remember, nothing that is worth having is going to come to you easy. It's going to take some type of sacrifice. It's going to take some lonely nights, some hard nights, some staying up, some working hard. But you got to do what you got to do, because the idea is to get to a level of success where you don't have to worry about these things anymore. So number 3, so this doesn't get too lengthy, procrastinating. Like, We put stuff off so much. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. I'll do it the next day. But really, if you were working for a company and your boss gave you a deadline, you're going to make that deadline because you have a certain level of respect for that boss and because you want to get that job done. You want to keep that job. Do the same thing for you. If you say by Friday, I need to have all of these ducks in a row, I need to have all of this stuff done, then you need to do that because you matter. You're enough. And you need to respect yourself enough to apply yourself the same way that you would apply yourself to work in someone else's 9-to-5 job. This is your business you're talking about. And at least you know that if you give yourself 100%, you're going to have a good outcome. So stop procrastinating. Stop saying you're going to wait till next month. Stop saying you're going to wait till next time. If you would have started your business by now, you would probably already be wealthy. Except you're saying you're going to wait till next month, or you're going to do the next session, or you're going to do it next time, or you're going to wait for this opportunity to roll around. Tomorrow is not promised. It's time to create generational wealth for yourself now, for your family now, because you don't know what tomorrow may bring. All of these industries are up and down. And we sit there and wait like, oh, let me wait. Someone said it might be a bad time. It might be a bad time for them, but they don't have in them what you have in you. So you can't sit there and focus so much on what someone else has going on or what their results are and expect to get the same results. It's some people that can go work out for 2 weeks and then start forming muscles and six-pack. And there's other people that it take 5-6 months before they see even a pinch of results. So stop comparing your journey to other people's and stop procrastinating. So the last thing that people do, the last mistake that people make, and this is big because it almost took me out. I'm not even gonna lie. It almost took me out. But telling the wrong people your plans and allowing them to talk you out of them. Like, why do we do that? Why are we sitting there talking to someone else about what we plan on doing? We're talking to our cousin Joanna, who has never kept a job, never held a job, has been living paycheck to paycheck, bouncing here or there. But we go tell her that we have the mindset to start a business, and you expect her to pat you on the back. It's not going to happen. She's not going to pat you on the back. She's not even patting herself on the back. So when I got into this business, I told the people that were necessary, the people that had to know. That means it's people that's going to help me along my journey. I'm entering the trucking industry. So I'm talking to everyone who's in the trucking industry, everyone who I heard say they're thinking about getting in the trucking industry. Those are the people that I'm talking to because they're necessary on my journey. Also, I have my my small circle of people that I know will motivate me no matter what. You know, they believe in me and they'll instill good things in me and motivate me and send me positive energy, as opposed to sitting back and saying, oh, that's never gonna work. Are you sure? Don't let nobody plant no seeds of doubt in your life. You don't need any negative energy. You're already gonna be at a weak state. You're gonna be at a state of uncertainty. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You might experience some stagnation. And if you go and you tell the wrong person, you're giving them the ability to tear down your dreams. If I would have listened to some of the things that people told me, if I would have ate what they fed me, I would have starved, because I was told all types of things. I literally had a friend that looked at my video and said, it's too long, nobody's gonna watch it. And I was like, what? Dang, like that's the first thing you want to say to me, is that nobody's gonna watch my videos? The only reason I'm doing these videos is to help people because I saw that there was a need for help. But that's what she told me. Nobody's going to watch it. And that video, now moving forward, has the most views than any of the other 21 videos that I've posted. So I believe there was a lesson in that, to tell me you can't go telling everyone everything. You can't give someone that level of power over you, not when you're in such a sensitive state in life. And these words can literally make or break you on your journey. So be careful who you're telling your dreams to. Continue to plant your seeds. Avoid these mistakes. Invest in yourself. That is so important. And you'll be fine. I'll see you next time. So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to continue to educate yourself on all things logistics, please like, share, and subscribe. And also remember, with all things logistics, you are in business for yourself, but never by yourself. I'll see you next time.